When summer's heat arrives, the quest for a cool, comfortable home begins. But not all cooling systems are created equal. Two of the most popular options, swamp coolers, also known as evaporative coolers, and air conditioners, take fundamentally different approaches to chilling the air. Understanding the differences can save you money, energy, and frustration, especially as climate and personal priorities come into play. Let's dive into how these systems work, where they shine, and what you need to consider before making your choice. How swamp coolers work. Swamp coolers harness the natural process of evaporation to cool the air. Warm, dry air is drawn into the unit and passed over water-saturated pads. As the air moves through, water evaporates, absorbing heat and releasing cooler, moister air into your home. This process is simple, energy efficient, and has roots in ancient cooling techniques used in Egypt and Persia. A key feature of swamp coolers is their ability to add humidity to the air. In dry climates, this can make your home feel more comfortable and even help with issues like dry skin or static electricity. However, because they rely on evaporation, their effectiveness drops sharply as humidity rises, making them best suited for arid regions with low ambient moisture. How air conditioners work. Air conditioners use a closed-loop refrigeration system. They pull warm air from your home, pass it over coils filled with refrigerant, and extract heat and moisture from the air. The cooled, dehumidified air is then circulated back into your living spaces, while the heat is expelled outdoors. Unlike swamp coolers, air conditioners work efficiently in any climate, including humid regions. They're especially effective when both temperature and humidity are high, providing consistent, reliable cooling regardless of outdoor conditions. However, this comes at the cost of higher energy consumption and a greater environmental impact due to refrigerant use and electricity demand. Climate suitability. Swamp coolers, best for hot, dry climates with humidity levels below 30%. They become less effective as humidity rises and can even make a space feel clammy or encourage mold growth in damp conditions. Air conditioners, effective in all climates, including humid and rainy regions. They not only cool but also dehumidify the air, making them the preferred choice for areas with high moisture. Energy efficiency and environmental impact. Swamp coolers use significantly less electricity, often 2 to 4 times less than air conditioners, because they only need to power a fan and a small water pump. They don't use chemical refrigerants, making them more environmentally friendly and quieter in operation. Air conditioners consume more energy due to the refrigeration cycle and compressor. Modern units use safer refrigerants, but leaks can still pose environmental and health risks. ACs account for a significant portion of household electricity use and CO2 emissions. Cost, upfront and operating. Swamp coolers, generally more affordable to purchase and install, with prices ranging from $100 for portable units to $2,500 for whole house systems. Operating costs are lower, especially in dry climates, but water usage can add up in drought-prone areas. Air conditioners. Higher initial investment, especially for central air systems, up to $6,500 or more with installation. Operating costs are also higher due to greater electricity consumption, but they can be more cost-effective in humid climates where swamp coolers lose efficiency. Maintenance and longevity. Swamp coolers require regular attention, changing pads, cleaning, checking water levels, and winterizing to prevent damage. Neglecting maintenance can lead to leaks, rust, and reduced efficiency. Roof-mounted units can pose safety risks during servicing. Air conditioners need periodic filter changes, refrigerant checks, and seasonal tune-ups. While less hands-on than swamp coolers, ACs can have higher long-term maintenance costs and require professional servicing for major repairs. Health and comfort considerations. Swamp coolers add moisture to the air, which can alleviate dryness but may promote mold and mildew in humid environments. They provide a gentle, natural-feeling breeze but don't filter air as thoroughly as ACs. Air conditioners dehumidify and filter the air, which can benefit allergy and asthma sufferers by reducing pollen, dust mites, and mold. However, they can also dry out skin and respiratory passages, and if not maintained, may harbor bacteria or mold in the system. Environmental footprint. Swamp coolers. Lower carbon footprint due to minimal electricity use and no refrigerants. Water usage can be a concern in drought-affected areas. Air conditioners. Higher carbon footprint from electricity use and refrigerant emissions, though newer models are improving in efficiency and environmental safety. Installation and flexibility. Swamp coolers. Easier and cheaper to install, with options for DIY setup. However, they often require open windows or doors for ventilation, which can compromise security or indoor air quality. Air conditioners. Central systems require professional installation, ductwork, and sometimes permits. Window and portable units are more flexible, but may still need expert help for optimal performance. Choosing what's best for you. Swamp coolers are a smart, eco-friendly choice for those living in dry regions who want affordable, low-energy cooling and don't mind a bit of hands-on maintenance. They're especially attractive if you appreciate a bit of extra humidity in the air and want to minimize your carbon footprint. Air conditioners are the go-to for anyone needing reliable, powerful cooling in any climate, especially where humidity is high or allergies are a concern. While they cost more to buy and run, their ability to control both temperature and moisture makes them indispensable in many parts of the world. Final thoughts. The right cooling system depends on your local climate, budget, and environmental priorities. Swamp coolers and air conditioners each have their strengths and drawbacks. By understanding how they work and what they offer, you can make a choice that keeps you comfortable all summer long without sweating the details.